What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be another light video, and today we're going to be talking about a light from Weeylite. Now if the name sounds familiar, it's because they've sent me lights in the past that I've reviewed the Ninja 200 on this channel, and today we're going to be talking about the bigger version of it, which is the Ninja 400 and particularly the Ninja 400 Mark II. This is a 200 watt light. It is dual tone, which it goes from like 2800 Kelvin up to like 7000 Kelvin, and it is a COB style light. And in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts and opinions on it, my review. I'll be showing you guys some examples of photos that I took using this light at the end of the video, so make sure you stick around for that. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and dive right into the review of the Ninja 400 Mark II. These are the things I'll be talking about in today's video, and I will have all the timestamps in the description as well as through the timeline, so you guys can skip to a specific part if you want to. The things I'm going to be talking about in order are what comes included with the light when you purchase it, the build quality of the light itself, the light output quality and modes of the light, some photo examples, and then I'm going to finish up the video with some final thoughts. So let's begin the video with what comes included in the box when you purchase this light. So the things that come included with the light are going to be the light itself. As you can see, it's not that big of a light and it has a really nice yoke to it, which is nice. This light also comes with a control box, which allows you to attach it to a stand using the adapter that comes included, as well as an attachment for V-mount batteries and the cabling that also is required, but I'm not going to show that in the video. This light also does come with a remote that allows you to control it. All this comes neatly packaged in this carrying case that Weeylite includes, and all this fits everything that comes with the light, as well as a little bit of space for some extra things if you need to, and you can always rearrange it if you want. But when you're done rearranging, you should head on over to your computer and rearrange your website with today's sponsor, Zyro. Zyro is the best bang for buck web building platform on the market, but don't let its price fool you. Even with its competitive prices, you can enjoy premium features like lightning fast loading times, AI heat maps, amazing templates, built-in store, and so much more. Although Zyro's prices are already the lowest around, if you sign up with my code MoodyDarkRoom or click the first link in the description below, you'll get some additional savings on any of their one-year plans. I use Zyro for my website and store, and I love it. If you don't have a website or want to save some money on your website without losing any key features, then consider switching over to Zyro. Now back to the video. Next up, let's talk about the light's build quality. This light's build quality is very nice. It's made mostly out of some kind of metal. I think it's aluminum, and it has some plastic components here and there, but the majority of the body is made out of some type of metal material, which allows it to be a lot sturdier. So I would not worry if this light fell. The light also does have a shield protecting the LED element, so if you don't have something to cover it or you don't want to put the LED cover on, you don't have to worry about that getting scratched up or broken. The light does have some plastic components, mainly on the knob and buttons, and the rest of it is that metal material. But as you can see, this light does have a really nice yoke also, and it allows for a lot of clearance so you guys can get those angles that you need. But yeah, overall, the entire build quality of this light and the components that come with it are very good. Next, let's take a look at the light quality, modes, and output of the light. So to turn the light on, you need to use the control box that's included with the light, as well as the attachment. Usually I just attach it to the light stand that I'm using, and then from here you can turn the light on and you'll be greeted with an LED screen that shows you what mode you're in, what percentage brightness you are, and all the other information you need, like battery if you are using the battery. The main knob is what you're going to use to adjust the brightness, and if you click on it, you'll be able to cycle through the temperatures of the light. Like I said, this light goes from 2800 Kelvin all the way up to 6000 Kelvin, so you get a pretty wide range. Obviously, somewhere in the middle is going to allow for the most amount of brightness because you'll be able to activate all the LEDs. At 2800 Kelvin, you'll only be activating some of the LEDs. This light also comes included with 13 different lighting modes. You can activate them by clicking the mode button, and then you just scroll through them, and they're numbered 1 through 13. They don't actually tell you what the mode is itself, which is a little inconvenient, but you can quickly figure out what it is. Through the modes, you have 3 different mode speeds, and you have 13 different effects in total. The overall light quality of this light is really good. It has a really good CRI, and the skin tones are very nice as well. And when I show you guys the photo examples, you'll be able to see exactly how good this light quality actually is. This light also does include a quiet mode where it turns its fans off, but this mode does limit you to 50% of its total output. However, it does turn off the fan completely, so if you are trying to film in a very low noise environment, this is an option that you can have. Turning it off will allow you to go all the way back up to 100, but again, in the quiet mode, you'll only be able to use 50% of the total output. One thing I don't like about this light is that even at its 1%, it's still relatively bright, and it doesn't have as big of a range as I would like it to be from 1% to 100%, so that's something that you do have to keep in mind. The overall output on this light is on the brighter side, and like I mentioned, even at 1%, it's still pretty bright. So you're not going to be able to dim this light down too low and get those really low light shots, but if you buy a 200 watt light, you're probably not trying to do that anyways. Next up, let me show you guys some photo examples that I took using this light. I set up a photo shoot with my friend and I used the Ninja 400 as well as the Ninja 200 and 300, as you can see in this frame. I wasn't using all three of the lights all at once, but for some of the photos I did have some of the other lights on as well, not just the Ninja 400, but the Ninja 400 was the main light the entire time. And as you can see, it's a light enough light that I can put it on a C-stand and have it overhead without it, without risking it falling and breaking because it's too heavy. So that's one thing I really like about the Ninja 400. And with that being said, let me just show you some of the photos I was able to capture. As you can see, the skin tone's really good. There is not much of a tint, and any tint that is noticeable, you can easily adjust it in post. However, for these photos, I didn't even really edit them too much. These were shot with my Lumix S5. Didn't use any additional filters, and I tried to keep it as true to how they were as I could. But yeah, my final thoughts on this light are that it's a really good light. It's a really good light for the price that it is, which is a little less than $350. And what you're getting with this light, I think it's definitely worth it. I think it's worth every cent. The few things I don't like about this light aren't just me nitpicking, and I feel like most people won't really care too much about it. And the only real problem that I have with this light is that even at its lowest setting at 1%, it's still a little bit too bright for my taste, and the range from 1% to 100% really isn't all that big compared to my other lights in the same output category. But if you can get around that, then this is a really solid light. It does offer 2800 Kelvin all the way to 6000, which is a feature I wish more lights would include at this price range. But yeah, that about does it for my review on the Ninja 400 Mark II. I think it's a really good light, and I recommend it for anyone who is on a budget but still wants to get a 200 watt light. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and like, as well as drop a comment or any questions you have about this light in the comment section. If you guys want to pick this light up, all the links will be in the description, as well as links to all my social media if you guys want to follow me and check out more of my photography. And as always, thank you guys for supporting the channel. I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.